I think that there's been such a hard push on this. They're called dreamers because that's the most sympathetic term that could be applied to.
And it sounds
people.
like Mr. Trump agrees with that. I mean, he's talking about the merits of keeping them here.
Well, among all of these dreamers, there are some awfully bad people. And these dreamers go on up to the age of 37 or 38 or maybe older. And that's if they tell the truth.
But I mean, what's your example that there's awfully bad dreamers here?
I'm sorry?
Well, give me an example of there being terrible dreamers.
Well, I'll just say this, that I've spent a fair amount of time down at the border. I've been down there and helped arrest people that are smuggling drugs in. I have watched as these packs of marijuana are on the backs of young men that are walking across the border. They're hauling an average of about 65 pounds, and some of them every day they take another load.
Okay, so you think that those you think those drug traffickers are what are referred to as the dreamers who were brought here against their will as minors and now go to school here and have jobs?
No, but wait. This definition about against their will, that's a made-up term. Did any of those little kids say I didn't want to come here? Or did any of them that came in the day before they turned 18, they qualify too? Did they say I was brought here against my will? No, some of them were walking across the border on their own, lots of them. And we'll see them coming across every day at McAllen, Texas. They're still pouring across the border. They know what they're doing. It's not against their will. And they came here to live in the shadows. So if we enforce the law and they live in the shadows, that's what they came here to do. That's
what
not
about
cruel and
those who
inhuman.
are under, I mean, let's pick an arbitrary number, under 10 years old. Did they come of their own free will?
Well, let's ask their parents. And will those children point to their parents and tell us, you really need to enforce the law against my parents because they knew what they were doing when they caused me to break the law? So I don't think we've thought through this very well, but there's a reason why in the president's DACA and DAPA programs, he didn't grant his unconstitutional executive amnesty to the parents of dreamers. He would have liked to. But they're unspoken to out there. They're the facilitators then. If the kids are innocent, the parents are guilty. We have to look at the parents.
So you're, just so I understand your position on this, even if it differs from President-elect Trump, you're saying that if a child was brought here as an infant, a 2-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 10-year-old, regardless of if they're in college, regardless of if they've made something good with their life and if they're working here, they have to go.
That is the law.